have David Ring today with us here in the office in person. A treat. He's our Education Initiative Manager.
Correct.
David, thanks for coming in.
Good to see you, Joe.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do as the Education Manager overview?
Sure. Well, about 4 years ago, the Commissioner's Office started raising some questions about the upcoming shortage in the industry. And they were getting concerned that there wasn't large numbers of young people who were expressing interest. And I think they battled with the idea of how do we express interest in young people? How do we get them excited in insurance? And I think the office, if I stand correct, tried a number of different variables to look at hiring people. We've got ourselves into the university and college system, and we're still working with the high school system and the high school students. But a lot of good stuff has happened in the last 4 years. Very proud of it.
Tell us a little bit about the high school virtual program.
Sure.
Through NAPE. And what does NAPE stand for?
NAPE stands for the National Association of Insurance Professionals. I had the pleasure of meeting Ron Harden, who happens to be the founder and the executive director. And we met by chance about 2 years ago. And he has been in the insurance industry 35 plus years. And he has worked primarily with high school students, offering this online program, paid program, mind you, where high school students are paid $20 an hour. And in 12 weeks, they are licensed with their P&C licensing. And they're pretty much ready to start a part-time job. But right now, we have about 20 students who are interested, and they all come from Baltimore County Public Schools. So we're going to continue to hit that threshold and see if we could raise the eyebrow on that one.
Is that something that you hit with the counselors?
We work primarily with career transition counselors in the high schools. I have found working with central office personnel is a little bit more acceptable. However, some of the challenges we face, particularly in Maryland, is Maryland has the Blueprint for Progress, which is their educational standard platform. And we're trying to get the insurance industry kind of in the back door. There are 45 approved programs right now for career placement. Insurance is not one of them. However, we're finding ways that we can get in through pathways that involve with business and finance. Hence, we're also looking at this virtual program.
Okay. You mentioned high school. You also mentioned community colleges.
Yes.
Is that the next step forward?
The community college program has just beautifully taken a course of its own. Warwick Community College, which is in the heart of Salisbury, just launched their first AA degree in risk management and insurance. They're starting that in the fall. We have 8 registered students thus far. They have done this so well, and I have been working with them for the last 2 years. I don't take full credit. It's been a team effort in terms of colleagues from the industry, colleagues from education, just looking for ways on how do we get young people interested in the industry. So with 8 already registered, they've plugged a lot of money into a marketing program. In fact, we're doing something next week, an online informational program. We have Harford Community College in Harford, Maryland. They are offering an online program for help desk professional. Very beginning stages, but their plan is to increase that as well.
Is this something that we can perhaps replicate around the state?
Oh, absolutely.
As opposed to just down on the Eastern Shore or up in Harford County?
Absolutely. Currently working with the College of Southern Maryland, and just in recent conversation, why reinvent the wheel? We have a community college who has established an AA program. It's been approved by their academic council, and they're all ready, willing, and able to share that information with other community colleges. It depends on whether they want something virtual. I think they would like a degree program to be on campus. So we're looking at that. CCBC right here in Essex is launching a virtual program, not a degree program, but introductory to insurance, which is going to start this fall.
Okay. And then I guess as we go up the ladder, how about undergraduate at our 4-year universities? What kind of programs are you attempting to get started there?
We have one, University of Maryland.
Okay.
And we can thank MIA for their input over the last couple of years working with the current president. They actually have a specialization in risk management and insurance through their undergraduate degree in finance. So there again, that's already in place. Salisbury University, believe it or not, has expressed interest again, particularly with Warwick coming up with their AA degree. It would be nice if we could have that smooth transition from high school to a community college to the university. So when they graduate, they actually have something that would secure them a place within the industry.
So the insurance industry has jobs.
Absolutely.
So how do you, I guess, break through the noise and get students interested in potentially thinking about this as a career? You know, I mean, you're not going to be searching, never being able to find a job if this is something you're interested in.
I think it's a marketing strategy, and I think I'll use Warwick as an example. They have taken the bull by the horn on this one, and they're finding out. Here we are in May. Program starts in September, and yet they already have 8 paid registrants. They're just taking a strong position in terms of marketing the program. They've also utilized the industry at large on the low risk insure, and I think that is really the connection. Working with the College of Southern Maryland right now, they are all about doing this. They see value, but they want to know that the industry in their local community has a need. That's where it starts. So between the educational institutions and then the industry at large, the insurance agencies, brokers, come together, pull their resources together, market the program, and let students know that there's a viable career here. I didn't know anything about insurance until I took this job. I knew what insurance was, but
Right.
now I see that the possibilities are endless.
What else would you like to just let people know about what you're doing here and the opportunities that are available for residents of the state of Maryland?
Just being a part of the Maryland Insurance Administration, I think getting the word out there. Today's a prime example of sharing the good news. It's networking. That I have learned in 4 years. I could contact all the people in school systems. It's networking. It's getting out there, letting people hear and see. We have our first high school student who's an apprentice with the Maryland Auto Insurance. Mia started last year. She's graduating from high school. She is our star right now. She's moving to an AA degree program in finance at CCBC. She's getting financial assistance. She's getting financial help. The plan is she'll matriculate to the University of Baltimore. Bingo. She graduates with an undergraduate degree in finance and risk management and insurance and steps into a viable position, decent salary. That's what they want to hear.
What's the best way to contact you?
I would say email, and I'll spell that out for you. It's david.ring@maryland.gov, G-O-V. Easiest way to get hold of me, and I promise you I'll get back to you.
Great, David. Thanks a
Thank
lot
you,
for your
Joe.
time today.
Have a great day.